Yo guys, Dippet's back again, and this is going to be the glyph version of the Elemental tutorial that I'm releasing. This will be the second or third part, whichever one I decide to release first. But anyways, this is the glyph portion. So I'm going to go over some glyphs and when you should be using them in Arena. So first thing I'm going to talk about is glyphs that I just use most of the time. I keep these ones in. These are my main glyphs that I have in all the time, and it's a glyph of lightning shield. Don't ever take this one out. This is the reason that shamans are doing well right now. Not the whole reason, but a very big part of it. When you are hit, dot damage or direct damage or whatever, you take 10% less damage for 6 seconds, and it just keeps rolling over every time you get hit. So this is a great glyph. Basically 10% less damage all the time. It's really good to keep in. So keep that in all the time. Another glyph I use very often is the glyph of thunder. This reduces the cooldown by 10 seconds on a cooldown that's already very short. So with your 4-piece bonus, which reduces it by 50%, and then this glyph, it gets your thunderstorm to a 17.5-second cooldown. That's craziness. You can create a lot of havoc with that. You can knock people back. You can interrupt spells. You can put them out of position. You can do a number of things. Knock them off cliffs, which is just great. And also hilarious. So this is a glyph I keep in all the time for RBGs, for arena, for things like that. I do switch out this glyph, and I do switch out the shamanistic rage glyph, which is what I'll be talking about now. This one clears all dots off of you. It's really good against any kind of a mage team, shadow priest, warlock, things that are going to be putting dots on you or CCing you with magic spells, because you can break out of them. You can get rid of Hodges. You can get rid of deep freezes on you. You can clear all the dots from a warlock. You can clear all the dots from a shadow priest, except for devouring plague. So it's a really good choice to take against those teams. But out of these three glyphs, these are the two that I change. So I'll be talking about that now. And one of the glyphs that I changed to, and this is for a melee cleave team that I would be playing against. I'll choose Glyph of Ghost Wolf sometimes, and I'll use that to replace Glyph of Shamanistic Rage. Glyph of Ghost Wolf basically makes you unstoppable. You're Usain Bolt. You just run all the time from everybody, and there's nothing they can do about it to slow you down. It doesn't let you be slowed below 100%, so you're moving pretty quick even when they're trying to slow you. Another possible choice to switch out, and I would switch this one with Glyph of Thunder usually, because I'll use this against a caster team, one with a mage, one with an elemental or enhancement shaman, because this reduces damage taken by 10% for 6 seconds when you have this down. And all three of those classes are very bursty, and all three of those classes either use fire, frost, or nature damage, or multiple of them. So it's great to basically neuter their cooldowns a little bit with this totem, as well as heal your teammates. So I'll use that to replace Thunder sometimes against a caster team. Another great glyph, and this is a really good one to use against the scumbag Ret Hunter disc team, is the Glyph of Hex. And this Glyph of Hex will reduce the cooldown by 10 seconds, and every single time that you hex those people on that team, it's going to sit full unless they can trinket it, or you break it due to damage, which wouldn't be a good idea, by the way. So use this glyph against that team and just spam hexes on them and try to survive the opener. If you survive the opener on that team, you win. If you can hex multiple times to break up their beginning of their burst and the beginning of their CC chain, then it's great. So I usually choose Glyph of Hex. As for the glyphs, there's not really any other ones that I would take regularly. I think that I went over most of the ones that I would take. Maybe Spirit Walker's Grace, if that's kind of your style, but it's not mine. Maybe Capacitor Totem, but I'm used to Capacitor Totem's charge time right now, so I don't ever use the glyph. You can try out any of the glyphs that you want. Most of them are pretty good, but the glyphs that I went over are my favorite glyphs and I believe to be the strongest glyphs. So try those ones out that I said. Try them out in the games that you're going to be playing to see how it goes for you. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to sub or like or comment. Um, Throw any comments or questions that you have down below. I'll be sure to answer them as quickly as possible. And stay tuned for the next video in the Elemental tutorial series for 5.3. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and y'all have a good one.